Hi there, Aquarius. Okay, so this is going to be sort of a specific read. Tonight we're going to do a Christmas Celtic cross. I am very slowly getting through the fixed signs. So we're on Aquarius tonight. However, so if you're watching this and your sun sign is in Aquarius, some of it should resonate. If only your rising sign is in Aquarius, some of it should resonate as well. If your moon sign is in Virgo, which is kind of cool, some of it should resonate, okay? And if your Venus sign is in Pisces, some of this should resonate. If you have all those combinations in your birth chart, as I'm hoping, there is one young lady out there who this, frankly, is her birth chart. Hopefully, a significant part of it will resonate. If it doesn't, I have failed miserably, okay? I won't be hurt. Just tell me the truth. Okay, so I've already shuffled the cards with this in mind. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue shuffling and talk about this really cool combination of elements in your birth chart. So what I've just described, if you're all of the above, so you can be one of the above and some of this should resonate, okay? But if you're all of the above, what it means is that you are an Aquarius, or, as we say in, in the West, that your sun sign is in Aquarius, okay? But this particular combination, okay, I call them a true Aquarian because she has her sun sign in Aquarius and her rising sign in Aquarius, okay? As well as having her Venus sign in Pisces and her moon sign in Virgo. So I'm just going to describe what I would imagine. If I'm wrong about some of this, I can take it. So if you're, I'm just going to pause the tape for a second. So let's just talk about a typical, I don't mean to put a label on it, but typical sun sign Aquarians. Okay, these people love their freedom, okay? And they're generally very non-conformist, okay? They're very, very creative, okay? They can come up with really cool solutions, not just solutions, but ideas, okay, to make things work. They're very, very creative and non-conformist. So they have the fresh idea people, even though they're not cardinal, okay? Usually it's the cardinals that are the fresh idea people, but Aquarius is very, very creative and non-conformist. Just think about the Fool. The Fool doesn't care about social norms, and that's one of Aquarius's major arcana cards. So, so can you imagine if your rising sign, okay, is in Aquarius and your sun sign is in Aquarius? So you're like double Aquarian, okay? So you're going to be very much concerned about your freedom, very much a nonconformist. People, might be a bit surprised by you a lot because, you can be a really, really close friend and form close friendships, but at the same time, you value your freedom and your time alone. So people get confused by that. They're like, okay, I thought Aquarius was really social. What are they doing going off, spending all this time on their own? Well, that's what a rising / sun sign Aquarian does. Okay, they do what they want. However, so this particular birth chart, so let's talk about the moon sign is in Virgo. So you're going to see, I think, someone with their moon sign in Virgo being an Aquarian, they're going to be not picky, but concerned, and they're going to care about their surroundings. So if you're traveling, you're probably going to have a little routine and certain things you like to bring with you and things like that. So you have preferences, let's say. You're also going to be very mentally agile and curious. Okay, so not just intellectual, but curious intellectual. Okay, so your Venus sign, if your Venus sign is in Pisces, you're a double romantic. Okay, Venus, you know, is kind of your love style. Pisces is romantic anyway, so it's double romantic. It's a very, very interesting birth chart. Capricorn energy at the bottom of the deck there. Hang on one second. Just before we go on, just to demonstrate, okay, the difference between someone who has their Venus sign in Pisces and someone who has their Venus sign in, say, Taurus, okay? Someone who has their Venus sign in Taurus, okay, if they were to get you a present, they would probably get you something like a toolkit, you know, or a coupon for an oil change for your car. Someone with their Venus sign in Pisces, you're gonna get a romantic gift, okay? Something romantic and meaningful, okay? If you were to get a gift from, you know, a Leo, a player, or they might bring you like something naughty, you know. I don't know. So, you know, it's generally, for example, my father is a Virgo, okay? And he, instead of purchasing my mother an engagement ring, he got her, because she's a musician, he got her an engagement piano, okay? No joke. So this is how your Venus sign is gonna come across, okay? So for this particular birth chart combination, we've got a real romantic, okay? I'm just gonna pause the tape and we're gonna get going with the Celtic cross. Okay, here we go. I split the traditional deck 3 times. Okay. Taking the middle pile. Here we go. Here we go. Let's just reorganize my space here. Okay. What's the issue? Challenge. Let's do tools. Recent past. Future. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, bottom of the deck. Look at this. I'm going to talk a tiny bit about the 9 of Wands, okay? So when you look at any of I call this, well, Mr. Waite would call this one of the stage cards. I want you to look at that gray flat surface there. What this means is that what's going on here is not necessarily in touch with reality. It's, okay, so this is a stage that he's standing on. This person, okay, has got a lot going on in their head that's affecting how they're performing. So they see themselves as being wounded. They've lost a battle. So, and they may have been fighting this for a very long time. They think they're going to lose, you know, the whole war. They're not, okay? What this person needs to do, and that bandage, you know, is supposed to represent not an actual injury, but head games, okay? Here's what this person needs to do. Do you see how he has stepped forward? Okay? This person needs to recognize that what they're doing isn't working. They need to step back, retreat, regroup mentally, change how they're operating, and go out and finish overcome that last obstacle, and they will win the war. But all that's required is retreating and regrouping mentally. So this is all in your head. Think of the bandage, the head game, retreat, regroup. So I don't know if that means anything to you. If you're going through something difficult right now, look, just take a break. There's nothing wrong with a temporary retreat. In fact, it scares people, okay? Do it. I'm just going to pause the tape now and we're going to go through the rest of the cards. Okay, are you ready for the issue? What is the issue? Wow. Okay, so the issue is transformation. Do not panic, okay? Here comes the Death card. Don't panic, okay? This is a good card. Do you see, I'll tell you, the only person that's dead there is the king. Do you see the king lying down there on the ground? The king is dead. So the ruler, the whole ideology of the way that things were being done is dead. It's death of an ideology. How do we know that this is a good card? That it's not the end of the day or the beginning. It's the dawn. It's in dawn because we know that the sun rises in the east always. Okay, the river is flowing toward the east. The sun rises in the east. You can tell from looking at this card that the sun is rising. Okay, so everything. This is sort of whatever has ended regarding this card. It's already done. Okay, it's not something that's coming up. So this is major transformation. Okay, and it's always good. Okay, the sun is rising. Okay, what challenges you here? Oh, this was the challenge. Okay, sorry, I moved. I had recent past and near future. Well, okay, so the challenge here, now this is going right along with your birth chart because you've got Venus in Pisces, okay, this is interesting. Okay, so the challenge is, I believe, obtaining some esoteric or hidden or subconscious knowledge that you already have inside you. How do you get there? So the High Priestess, this is one of the major arcana cards of Cancer. The problem with the High Priestess is that she doesn't talk. Okay, she talks only to the Queen of Cups. Aquarius, you're not the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is Cancer. So the High Priestess, I'm going to pause the tape for 1 second. So the High Priestess, in her little Torah that she's holding, which means teacher, she has recorded all the knowledge that exists, the subconscious knowledge, the conscious knowledge, the subconscious memories, the conscious memories. She has it all. She also, most importantly, she has the knowledge that is not in the realm of the conscious. You have it, but you just have to figure out how to get it. So what your challenge is tapping into your intuition, okay? And that may involve, sort of managing the ebb and flow of two opposing forces, okay? And the reason, as opposed to, do you see these pillars here? Compare these pillars with the pillars that flank the Justice card. The Justice card's pillars are gray, both of them, okay? Because, she has to balance everything out. Everything has to be equal and even. The High Priestess, she rules the moon. She is not ruled by the moon. She rules the moon. She manages the ebb and flow of these forces that, the Bakken forces, represented by this left pillar on the left, and I think it's Jackin, the upright, white forces, the forces that are supposed to be, sort of the good forces, okay? She manages both of these, the ebb and flow of these, okay? These pillars are protecting the sacred knowledge that she has. So how about some meditation, okay? Maybe that's how you would tap into that. Point is, you have it already. You just have to tap into it, okay? All right, let's see what crowns you. Oh, wow. Okay, so Aquarius, this is good, okay? Here's the Nine of Cups, okay? This is supposed to be the highest that you can attain here. This is great. because this is your wish. You are the querent, and normally when the Nine of Cups shows up, it means that it's a guarantee that what the querent wants, the querent is going to get. Okay, let's look at the energy you're bringing in. Holy moly! I hope it just keeps getting better. Nine of Pentacles energy. This is you got it all energy. This is the woman who has it all, but she's single. I'm going to pause tape for a second. Hi Aquarius, I'm praying and hoping that this reading stays as good as it has been. Okay, so this next position I find totally irrelevant. I don't even know why it's in the Celtic cross, but anyway, it's in the horseshoe. It's in all these different kinds of spreads. Recent past, I say who cares? It's in the past. But anyway, it might help you get your bearings. Was there a Capricorn in your past? I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know what that means yet here. We're going to figure this out. Okay, let me just move on. Let's go to very near future, okay? Oh God, Aquarius. Okay. This is not the message from Rider-Waite or Tarot. This is just my personal point of view from past experience. Aquarius, there's a male Leo that's going to make his entry very, very soon, okay? Personally, I would advise against, if you're a woman dating a male Leo, because they're in and out, in and out. These guys are cheaters. I'm sorry, guys. If any men are watching that are Leos, I apologize in advance, but Leos don't normally watch the readings. Male Leo is very often very charming, okay? He just has a way with people. He can charm the pants off, literally anyone, but then he moves on quickly, and before you know it, he's dating somebody else, or he's in and out, in and out, in and out of your life. Anyway, in my opinion, this is not Rider-Waite talking, but obviously, look, his horse is out of control, guys. This is a very capable person, though. Very creative, very passionate, very capable. Anyway, it's up to you. Put it this way, there will never be a dull moment, okay, when you're around a male Leo. But it might be too exciting, okay? Okay, let's look at the energies that you're bringing in, Aquarius, to this situation. Wow, jeez. Well, I know Aquarians are very social. Just look at this. So this is a celebration. I'm looking at a bachelorette party just right now. Anyway, that's the image I'm getting. I'm going to pause the tape for 1 second. Sorry about these breaks. Okay, so I love the next position. This is the outside forces or elements that are acting upon the situation that we can't do anything about. I like it because it's not our fault. If it's bad, it's not our fault, and at least we can prepare for it. If it's good, it's going to happen anyway. No matter what we do, we can't screw it up. So, what is it? Okay, I think these are your suitors, Aquarius. Either you have a lot of people competing over you, okay, or I don't know, you might be engaging in an athletic competition soon, or what else could this be? It's either suitors or you're in some kind of competition. Okay, you might be, it could be an academic competition, any kind of competition. If it's a competition, you need only, I'm not telling you not to work hard, but these people, if these are your competitors, everybody's equal right now. Completely equal. Nobody is nobody is winning, okay? They're just competing, and they're all of equal capability. So if you are one of these, if these people are competing with you and you're a competitor, you need only step up your game just a little bit to come out in front of these people, okay? So I'm not telling you not to totally step it up, but notice that nobody's winning, everybody, that we don't know who the victor is yet. The only other possibility, Aquarius, is that you got a lot of suitors and they're all competing over you. Okay, your hopes and fears. Okay, why is Capricorn coming up all over the place here? Look, if you are after a Capricorn, yeah, this person could be your soulmate. Why is this coming up in everybody's hopes and fears lately? So you may, or you may be fearing that you're only getting half the story about something. Okay, so the devil came up. I actually love this card, okay? It can very often represent someone that you're meant to be bonded with, or a past life connection. This could be your soulmate, Capricorn. These are very capable, cardinal earth, very capable people. So it's either that or you're afraid that you're just getting half the story, which is the sensory information. I'm just going to pause. Yeah, I think that's what it means here, Aquarius. I think you are, so it's either an incoming earth sign, okay, that you, and if that's the case, this person, with the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, okay, Capricorn, yeah, okay, so there was a Capricorn in your recent past, and now the Capricorn is coming in again. So, yeah, so this could be, if this is your wish, there he is, okay? If that's the case, I do believe that you have either a past life connection with this person or this is a soulmate here. The only other possibility, if you're interested in a fire sign and you're actually going to let this Leo, you're actually going to give him the time of day. I'm sorry. There are good Leos out there, male Leos. I know all the female Leos are really cool. So if this is your incoming, the Knight of Wands, you're worried that this person is just glitter, okay? You're worried that what you're seeing on the outside is all there is. So whenever I see the card coming across like that, I always say to people, just look closer. Just look beyond. Maybe the person is very attractive, or maybe they're very unattractive. Whatever it is you're getting distracted by what you're seeing, by the incoming sensory information. So you're getting 50% of the story about this person if this is your fear. Okay, so all you have to do is look beyond. I'm afraid to turn over the outcome card. Okay, we're going to do this together. If it's bad, we're just going to clarify the hell out of it, okay? Okay, this is not possible. Here you are. Here you are, no joke. Incredible. Okay, what does this mean? Really off the top of my head, right away, you're going to get your wish, right? When you wish upon a star. Also, it could be something, the outcome being the star, sometimes this is something that people, an outcome that you want that you felt was out of your reach. You thought, no, there's no way, this is too much of a long shot. Well, there it is coming up as the outcome. If this is someone that you're wishing for, you are going after someone who is both spiritual and practical. Hang on one sec. Okay, Aquarius, let's just talk about the outcome card here first of all. You just showed up in your own reading very squarely. I don't think this is you, though. I think this is your wish. And look what was crowning you. Okay? I really hope it isn't this. You naughty girl. Sorry. So let's talk about your card a little bit. Aquarius, you're full of hope and healing. Look at how she's pouring. She's nurturing both the spiritual, the water there, and the earth, okay, the material. She nourishes, she heals. You can see that these 7 little stars, they often say that this represents our 7 chakras. This is solar healing energy there in the middle. So she heals the chakras and rebalances them and makes sure everything's spinning in the right direction. It's your card. Anyway, wow, that was incredible. I hope that this resonated with our double Aquarius, our sun sign / rising sign Aquarius, with her Venus, part of her chart in Pisces. So I would imagine that you are very charming, very romantic. If you're going to get a gift for your significant other, it's going to be something romantic. And your moon in Virgo, at the same time, you got that practical, wanting your surroundings to be in order and all that kind of stuff. So if anyone calls you a control freak, you just say, look, I'm sorry, but my moon sign is in Virgo. Anyway, okay, have a great night, Aquarius. Bye.